Diffusion of Innovations, a case study by Bryan Brown and Marlena Ficklen. Diffusion of innovations, the process of communicating through planned strategies for the purposes of gaining adoption. With the ultimate goal of bringing about change, the process includes stages such as awareness, interest, trial, and adoption. But what is an innovation? Let's take a look.
What is innovation? Life is made up of dots. Many, in fact most people, believe that the dots they see every day are all the dots there are. So life goes along according to these known dots. Decisions and solutions are based on these commonly known dots, as well as many conclusions too. Some companies build their entire businesses on these known dots. This we know as the status quo, business as usual. Then one day, someone comes along and sees one or more dots beyond the commonly agreed upon dots. Dots that others missed, dots that are ignored, dots that others have long since forgotten about. Some like these new dots and celebrate this new discovery, liking how things currently are and comfortable with everyday dots. Some protest these new dots. Some even claim they are invalid, or worse, are imaginary dots that don't even exist. Yet, it's these new dots that potentially change everything. What is the source of these new dots? Notions, unexpected connections, ideas, possibilities, and imagination. Fire was one of these dots. So is the wheel, and the bicycle, and the automobile, and the computer, as well as the internet, the smartphone, and the tablet. In fact, many of today's common dots were at one time uncommon, newly introduced dots. So what is innovation? Those other dots, the ones others miss, and having the certainty to know that the dots you see are not only valid, but necessary if the world is to move forward.
Qualities that lead to adoption are relative advantage, compatibility with existing values and processes, ease of use, trialability, and observable results. This is Roger's adopter personality type. We have our innovators. 2.5% of people are innovators. They're creators, visionaries. 13.5% are early adopters. They jump on the bandwagon when they see what benefits them. 34% are early majority. They want to see the benefits and proof from others who have experienced the innovation before they jump on board. 34% are late majority. They fear of not fitting in. They're more focused on social norms, and so they come around. 16% are laggards. They find arguments not to adopt an innovation. There are two types of communication channels that are key in diffusion of innovation: heterophily and homophily. Heterophily, people come from different backgrounds, such as education, status, and beliefs. Homophily, people with similar backgrounds, education, status, and beliefs. Heterophily is the most important in the diffusion process because of the different backgrounds, people exchanging ideas, whereas people with similar backgrounds rarely exchange new ideas. Diffusion of Innovations, case study of Brazosport College. So the problem with the college is that the majority of the faculty demographics tend to go towards laggards, and they cite some of the reasons that they are this personality type of laggards is lack of awareness, also lack of interest. Some other things that have been mentioned are lack of training, skeptical, wants to stay in their comfort zone. So how can Brazosport College turn laggards into early adopters? Well, here's the adoption plan for Brazosport College. Awareness. Giving out flyers to the faculty rather than emails. They get a lot of emails and they tend to dismiss them as junk email or unimportant to them. Draw interest. Show the faculty how it will benefit them. Make up a list of benefits and feature the innovation offer. Trial. Testability of an innovation through a development server to train and allow the faculty to experiment with the innovation. Find its strengths and weaknesses. Adoption. Make sure all faculty have an opportunity to test the innovation and receive training for the most success in adoption. So while innovations have become an important aspect for promoting change in higher education, it also becomes increasingly important to follow the steps for diffusion of innovation. Awareness plus interest plus trial equals adoption.